What's up, everybody? It's Darian at Iceberg. I wanted to give you guys kind of a recap of today's trade, why we placed it, what we were looking at. So we took a SPY March 20th, 281 call at 125. That's when the ES was around, I believe it was 2821. That was what I was kind of looking for. So we took the trade at 2821. We're looking for a push up to 2828 in the ES. And so the ES is just the futures contract for SPY. So we trade the SPY based off the ES. Um, and as the contract moved up, we moved up our stops. But I wanted to kind of show you guys what I was looking at when I placed this trade. We were able to get a $55 profit on this trade. Not a huge win, but every little bit helps. So right here you can see this morning we got a back test of equilibrium. This kind of gold line right here at the 2815 level. This is just TradeStation for those of you who haven't used TradeStation, but so these are just floor trader pivots that are layered in here, the lines, the dotted lines that kind of go across the screen. So we got a back test to the 2815. That's ideally where we would have taken our entry. We didn't actually get a chance to take that because, as you can see, this is just a 15-minute candle. So within the 15 minutes, it touches and bounces all the way back up to 2818. So we weren't able to get in there at the bottom. So we don't need to rush into a trade. We don't need to guess. We don't need to gamble our money. So what we do is we wait for the next level and we're looking for the next entry. So what I'm looking for is the piercing, either a pullback or a pierce through the 2822. So if we're able to get above that 2822, that's when I'm going to look to go long, or if we're going to pull back on there, we look to go short. So what I did here is as we break through, I wait for the retest, and as it retests back here to 2822, I ended up getting in luckily about 2821 was kind of the range that we took the entry right about there, probably on that pullback here. So as it pulled back, we took the long entry, and the reason I did this is if you layer in some fib retracements, I wouldn't really call myself a fib trader, but it is nice whenever you're in a trade to kind of measure high, low, and you'll kind of get a feel for is your trend still intact. They say the 61.8, as I'll show you right here real quick. Sorry about that. As you can see here, we'll go measure from pivot high or pivot low to pivot high because we take the trade right around there. So we got pivot high to pivot low. That's around the range right there. So as you can see, as we take this entry here at the 2821, that's kind of the level right there at the 38.2%. What we don't want to see is a break below the 61.8. The 61.8 is kind of your verifier of trend. So if it breaks below that 61.8 and closes below that, as you can see, once we take the trade over here, right around here, it never closes below this 61.8, which means our trend is still intact. I feel confident. So my stop's going to be right below there if it closes. But it never closed below that. So what I'm looking for now is a pierce back through the 2821, 2822 range. And as you can see, once we broke that 2822, it was straight up to the target 2 at 2831. And the same thing happened there. We break through it, we get a back test, we push higher. We got in the trade about 8:45. We got out about, I think it was around noon, maybe a little bit later than noon. But as you can see, pretty close to high day. We got out about 2834, 2833. Didn't make it all the way to the top, but as you can see, we pulled back from there as we pierced through there. So overall, a good trade. We got most of the days moved. We missed just a little bit by not getting in an equilibrium, but that's always all right. You don't need to chase a trade. So hope everybody had a good day today, and everybody have a great weekend. Thanks, guys.